coming up on First Pitch in Kansas City. It'll be the Indians and the Royals coming up next. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Central Division leading Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, and you know, these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. The start of another division series. So you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
Let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Jason Kipnis will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Jason Kipnis.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Here's the first offering.
Let it fly, big boy. Here
High
we
and
go.
away
Wow.
on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this.
Make the turn.
And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Not a bad idea right there, right after you've driven in a run. Maybe the pitcher's mind is elsewhere, so he's going on the first pitch, and he makes it into second safely with that stolen base.
Hey, all right, here we go now. Hey, here we go, guys.
He's set. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Stolen base number 16 so far. Yan Gomes will stand in for the first time. Currently 3rd in the American League in home runs. Jason Kipnis will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Jason Kipnis.
Hey, let's turn it low 2 right now. Yeah. Go out. All right, come on now. Hey, come on, let's
Now
turn it
here's
now.
the first
Come on,
pitch.
let's turn it. Get out, ball.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Jason Kipnis will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around.
Right here, one time. Hey, your pitch.
Now here's the first pitch. Good fastball there by the 6'10" Young as he gets ahead. No balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Hey, let her rip. Come on, guys.
Ready now on 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Fastball in there, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Indians leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Jason Kipnis will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Come on now. One time. Away. Work it ahead. All right, here we go.
First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Plays it one now. Come on, big dog. Hey, two-way.
Here comes the 1-0. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Lonnie Chisenhall will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Alcides Escobar will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Hey, let's go right here, huh? Hey, come on, guys.
Here he comes, 3-1. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Mike Moustakas will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're down 4. It's 6. Jason Kipnis will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle.
Jason Kipnis.
Nobody out now. Get your pitch, drive it right now. Go home, Indiana.
Here's the first offering. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Gordon is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. Figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The Major League Baseball first-year player draft is only a day away, and as the teams rush to finalize their scouting reports, let's take a look back at the news and results from yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians were in KC to take on the Royals, and it was Cleveland who was victorious, 10-3. Abraham Almonte blasted 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total in the process. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Corey Kluber earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Oakland Athletics were in Motown to take on the Tigers.
Kansas City, here we come. It'll be the Indians and the Royals coming up next. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Central Division leading Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the 2 starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Jason Kipnis will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Second go 1 right here.
Now here's the first pitch, and this will be fouled away. He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. Brantley rounds third, heading for home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Here's the first offering. Kipnis runs. This is low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It's starting to look like they want to show some aggressiveness on the base pass here. That's now 2 stolen bases so far in the very first inning.
3 runs already home here. Yan Gomes will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time. Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Hold him right here, boys. Hey, stay hard, huh?
Here's the 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go. No one better.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, right here, runner on third, 1 out. All you're looking to do is hit a ground ball past the pitcher, and you're going to get that run home. Here is the added bonus. He finds the hole, and he gets it on into center field.
Start things out. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, and 9 to start out the home half of the second.
And they probably still can't believe they didn't get anything out of that first inning. They got the bases loaded, but just couldn't cash in.
Here it comes, 2-1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And taking it out there for the first out.
Batting 8, second baseman.
Jason Kipnis ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman.
Now here's the first pitch.
Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Yan Gomes will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Abraham Almonte will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Carlos Santana. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Jason Kipnis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Jason Kipnis.
Come on, guys. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
All right, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
The next pitch.
Drive,
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is right there, 1 down. Jason Kipnis will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Gordon is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ben Zobrist will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. He waits, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here as Omar Infante has grabbed the bat and made his way into the on-deck. Kansas City, here we come. It'll be the Indians and the Royals coming up next. Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Central Division leading Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. The guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
Let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Jason Kipnis will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Jason Kipnis.
Hey, two.
Here's the first offering.
All right, here we go.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Come on the telecast for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stride in an early RBI opportunity here as he currently sits 7th in the AL in that very category. Eric Hosmer will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Second inning upcoming here in KC. The Indians on top, 1-0. Alcides Escobar will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
Hey, roll up here.
2-2. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. Jason Kipnis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go. Hey, nobody. Come on, Royals.
Now here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Hey, 4-1 here.
Yan Gomes He'll dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Mike Moustakas will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. 3-2, here it is. On the ground for Kipnis, this could be 2. To second for 1, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Jason Kipnis will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Brantley rounds third, heading for home. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
The right fielder, number 8, Brony Time.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Eric Hosmer will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Ryan Webb will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Alex Gordon will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jason Kipnis will stand in, and as you see, needs only a big fly to complete this cycle. And here's the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Yan Gomes will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The weekend is almost here and some great series are ahead, but before we get there, we'll go back to Thursday's action to see how it shook out. In the AL Central, the Indians did battle against the hometown Royals in KC. The Indians came away with the win. The score was 7-5. Jason Kipnis collected 4 hits and led the charge offensively for the winning side. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Danny Salazar earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. He is among the AL leaders in wins. As of today, the Royals sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The A's were in Motown to take on the Tigers at Comerica Park, and the A's were the winners. The final score was 11-1. Craig Gentry was on fire with the bat as he came away with 4 base hits in the game. Sonny Gray started and pitched well enough to earn his 6th victory of the season. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. Right now, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The A's sit in 4th place in the American League West, 5.5 back. The Minnesota Twins were in Boston to take on the Red Sox, and the game wore on to extra innings where the Red Sox came away with the win. Final score was 5-2. Rusney Castillo
We've got baseball under the lights at Progressive Field. It's the Orioles and Indians coming up next. About set to start the weekend, and we'll do so with baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
And as you see their numbers here on the season, one of the big keys for each of them, stay away from the walks. Those free base runners have had a tendency to come back and bite each of these guys so far. So those are going to need to be kept at a minimum.
Let's have a look at the starting lineup for the Baltimore Orioles, as Buck Showalter's crew will line up like this. Jason Kipnis will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
What's up here? Get a strikeout. Put him away. Give me a
2-2. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Kipnis on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Adam Jones will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Orioles nothing. Jason Kipnis will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Machado is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. Manny Machado will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, roll it up here. Hey, try to make it right here.
Machado now on 0-1. On the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Jason Kipnis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Hardy for 1. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis, a double play. The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man. First pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. It's the Orioles and Indians coming up next. First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the 2 starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. Jason Kipnis will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Parra is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. Gerardo Parra will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here comes a 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jason Kipnis, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And over the scoreboard, home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. He's way out of here with plenty to spare.
J.J. Hardy will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Kipnis. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Jason Kipnis will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here it comes. Now a hard liner toward short. But there to make the play is the shortstop Hardy. Quick hands, 1 gone. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Manny Machado will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
J.J. Hardy will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Number 43 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Saturday provided some great baseball and some interesting storylines, so let's get to it. In the AL Central, The Baltimore Orioles paid visit to the rock and roll capital of the world to match up against the Indians, and it was Cleveland who was victorious, the final 7-3. Jason Kipnis was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Indians...
We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. It's the Orioles and Indians coming up next. We're just a few blocks south of Lake today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first 2 games of this 3-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, Gerardo Parra will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy...
Inside the Show with Justin.
First pitch moments away in Cleveland. The Mariners take on the Indians. Next. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
And you know, each of these 2 guys you see here are going to be looking to set the tone for this series. Now, you know you always want to get the series off to a good start. So we'll see if either or maybe both of these...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Jason Kipnis will get his first shot here, coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Getting out on the road might not be the worst thing in the world for them. They won just 2 games on their recent homestand, so maybe getting away for a bit could turn out to be a good thing.
And he will score as well, and can you believe it? They've gone in front by a run.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in looking to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play, currently 8th in the AL in that category. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Jason Kipnis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Smith is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Here's the first offering. Jason Kipnis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
One down. Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, time.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Jason Kipnis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here it comes. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on top 7-1. Well, you always... We've got baseball under the lights at Progressive Field. The Mariners take on the Indians. Next. Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Mike Aviles will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Now here's the first pitch. And a swing here by Aviles as this one's on the ground to shortstop. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mike Aviles will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Mike Aviles. Come on now, put her in play.
First pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big one.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he is in there.
Not quite sure what happens right here. His throw just absolutely takes off on him, and it goes right over his first baseman's head. He's going to get stuck with an E4 on that play.
Mike Aviles will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Mike Aviles.
Here's the first offering. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mike Aviles will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Mike Aviles.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. 1 run is scored. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double.
More of the same right here, and that puts them into double digits now. 10 runs scored, and they've really had their way with this pitching staff all throughout.
Yan Gomes will get another opportunity here as they bat it around now. Carlos Santana will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
2-0 on the way. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
3-2. Here it is. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Put him away. Here we go, boys.
The 3-2 one more time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Ryan Rayburn will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. First pitch coming. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. Sooner or later, I think, you got to get somebody else in here who can throw a strike.
Yeah, I think the emphasis should be on sooner.
Come on, kid, get on for it. Here we go.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
Here we go.
The 1-0 pitch.
Hey, come on now. Here we go. That's
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1-run score. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double.
2 more runs in to score there, and now that's a 12 runs in the ball game. And I can guarantee you, you're not going to lose too many games when you drop a 12 spot on somebody.
Mike Aviles will stand in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in this one. First offering on the way. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their 2nd run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Brad Miller will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Aviles will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Second baseman, Mike Aviles.
Swing and a liner toward right center, and this is going to find the aim. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Yan Gomes will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, come on, big dog.
Another 0-2 coming. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Smith has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And after the leadoff triple, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Nelson Cruz will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Kyle Seager will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Aviles for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here.
La música de Harry Fry.
Closing in on first pitch in Cleveland. The Mariners take on the Indians. Next. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first 2 games of this 3-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop, number 4.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Before the weekend series get under...
Pre-game warm-ups just about complete in Motown. It's the Indians and the Tigers, and it's next. Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Central Division leading Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers.
Leading off for the Indians,
Jason Kipnis leads things off now in the top half of the second. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Nick Castellanos will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jason Kipnis will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Here's the first offering. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in. He popped out his first time. Jason Kipnis will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Jason Kipnis.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He tripled home run his last time.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog.
First pitch coming.
Right time.
He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. On the ground to third. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Another example here where speed is such a weapon in this game. Look at him just flying down that first baseline. Not only is he going to wind up with an infield single, but he's also going to pick up the RBI.
Jason Kipnis will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Ghosh is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
J.D. Martinez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. He waits, now the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Jason Kipnis will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players. Getting closer to first pitch from Detroit. It's the Indians and the Tigers, and it's next. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Jason Kipnis will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Jason Kipnis.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stride in an early RBI opportunity here as he currently sits 7th in the AL in that very category. Roberto Perez will dig in here. Jason Kipnis will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Anibal Sanchez will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Well, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Jason Kipnis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Davis is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Alex Avila will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Pitch on its way to Avila. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the catch is made, 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Miguel Cabrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a ball rolled softly to second.
Come on.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Alex Wilson come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Tom Gorzolani will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Jason Kipnis will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Swing, hard hit ball to second, taken there by Casilla. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ryan Webb will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Counting down to first pitch here at Comerica Park. It's the Indians and the Tigers, and it's next. Jason Kipnis will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Swinging a liner back through the box, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Now here's the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Yan Gomes will stand in for the first time, currently 3rd in the league in RBIs. Abraham Almonte will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. Carlos Santana will step in now, currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, but with a chance to add to his total early on. J.D. Martinez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Anthony Ghosh will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. 2-2. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Rajay Davis will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. A big pitch here, 1-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Kipnis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Swinging a shot toward right center. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Here we go, boys.
Now a throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, grab that pitch, huh? Here we go. Hey, come on now. Here we go.
All right, full time right here.
And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Yan Gomes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Jason Kipnis will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
One down.
Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Jason Kipnis will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. Now here's a line drive toward the gap in left center, and this ought to get both guys around as this is down for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
Well, this will extend that lead up to 5 now as he's able to showcase a little bit of that speed right here as he cruises into third with the triple.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Lonnie Chisenhall will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Alex Avila will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, here we go.
Pause, now the pitch.
Hey, roll it up here.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Goes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and how about that double play? Wow! And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference. Getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. Indians baseball comes your way next. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight we start the week with the first of a 2-game set. Jason Kipnis will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Jason Kipnis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Brantley rounds third, heading for home. Now the relay home, and the runner will score from first.
Well, that's what he's done well all season, and that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Jason Kipnis will dig in. He doubled home run last time around.
Jason Kipnis.
Here's the first offering. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Lonnie Chisenhall will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Kipnis. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Jason Kipnis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Wow, this one is smoked the other way to left center. Should be good for at least 2. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6.
More of the same right here, and that puts them into double digits now. 10 runs scored, and they've really had their way with this pitching staff all throughout.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Yan Gomes will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Kipnis on to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play. Jason Kipnis will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. Pitch lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Now a move over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Chris Johnson. fine night in store here at Wrigley Field. Indians baseball comes your way next. Jason Kipnis will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. It's gone, and the second frame gets started with a bang. Kipnis, number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Number 22 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. On the ground for Kipnis, this could be 2. There's 1. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but is able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. He's set, now the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Now back, number 17.
Jason Kipnis will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Jackson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Number 22 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes a 1-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Jake Arrieta get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. The throw to the plate, and the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. Chris Coughlin get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Jason Kipnis will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Zach McAllister is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Cubs strand 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Jason Kipnis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. The relay throw, and Kipnis is into third base with a triple.
You talk about flying. With his speed, he doesn't need a coach. Not even going to look at him. He's made his mind up. When he hits second, I'm not stopping. I'm getting to third.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Jason Kipnis will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the Camels' back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
Hector Rondon will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. Austin Jackson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
And it's the double play ball that bites them again. This is the 3rd time now that they've hit into one so far. And you're just not going to win many ball games if you keep shooting yourself in the foot like that.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Hump Day, everyone. As we hit the halfway point of the week, let's take a look back at Tuesday's news and results. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians paid visit to...
We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. Indians baseball now. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, it's interleague baseball, the first of a two-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and these two-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so. And it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to...
La música de Harry Fry.
We've got baseball under the lights at Progressive Field. Indians baseball now. Mike Aviles digs in at the plate.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Mike Aviles.
First pitch coming. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
The next 0-2. Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
a classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Tommy La Stella will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Full count pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Mike Aviles will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Roberto Perez will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Abraham Almonte will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Carlos Santana will dig in. He singled his first time around. Corey Kluber will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Mike Aviles will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Anthony Rizzo will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Here we go, boys.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Mike Aviles will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. He's set, now the pitch. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. Mike Aviles with a 2-run shot, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Mike Aviles will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitter.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Solo shot there for Mike Aviles, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Tommy Hunter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 17 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Mike Aviles. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
We've got baseball under the lights at Progressive Field. It's the Rays and the Indians. Next. James Loney will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it is Aviles. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now. Mike Aviles will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready now, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. As Drubal Cabrera will dig in here.
One down now, one down.
Here we go, boys.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And now a late bunt attempt here with 2 strikes, but this is going to be a foul ball, so he becomes a strikeout victim. Mike Aviles will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Jan Gomes will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. James Loney will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ready with the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
Come on.
And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now batting.
Mike Aviles will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground char the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Mike Aviles will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Geyer has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Mike Aviles will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Mike Aviles.
First pitch on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Clutch up here, get a strikeout.
Here we go, fellas, let's go. And we got no one here. Come on, big guy.
On the ground to third. Aviles for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
James Loney will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but
First pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. It's the Rays and the Indians. Next. Jason Kipnis will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Longoria is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a one-pitch out. Erasmo Ramirez will get his first opportunity now. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were two down. Jason Kipnis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him, one gone. James Loney will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the 4th. Jason Kipnis will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw gets him, 2 down. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jason Kipnis will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he gets under this one, and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man... First pitch moments away in Cleveland. It's the Rays and the Indians. Next. Jason Kipnis will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
They've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
Brandon Geyer will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here comes a 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. That's heading for the hole, and it'll indeed find the hole into right. He's 2 for 2. It's a base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, better be careful.
And the pitch. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Jason Kipnis will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Jason Kipnis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Here's another 0-2. And look out as his bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Kevin Kiermaier will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
To third for Johnson. This could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
As far as pitchers go, it seems like you're never far away from working out of danger if you've got that good sinking fastball. Here he's going to start this pitch right in the strike zone and then let it bear straight down. And at the plate, it's tough to do anything with it but hit it on the ground.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no.